Ever wonder the true reason why you miss someone? Why do you long for their presence, and why are you endlessly fascinated by them when you are taken away from them for a long time? You might find yourself wondering what they are up to or what kind of person they truly are. The answer to that is because they utilize the power of absence or scarcity effectively. It's normal to say that we miss someone because we haven't met them for a while, but why do you miss that particular person rather than others? Many people we know can be far away from us, and under certain circumstances we might not see them for quite some time. Yet why are we specifically more fascinated and interested in that particular person to the point where we discreetly want their presence more than others? In this video, we're going to discuss the reasons why absence is powerful, why it creates attraction, fascination, and desire, and also how you could use it to your own advantage in life. When a person tells you that they miss someone or that they want to see a particular person, usually the first words that come out of their mouth are, "Because I haven't seen him or her for a while." But then, if you think about it, why is it him or her that they long for? Why not other people they also haven't seen for a while? The obvious answer is because that particular person is absent for most of the time in their lives. However, the real reason is that the person they are fascinated by, the one they can't get enough of, the one they are willing to make sacrifices just to meet, is someone who has established what's called distinction during their interactions. With their absence that follows, it strengthens the attraction, fascination, and desire. What this basically means is that when a person establishes their presence with distinction, or in simpler terms, distinguishable differences during interactions with others, it sets up a sense of polarizing appeal, uniqueness, fascination, compulsiveness, and novelty. These are the circumstances that make people think harder, feel uncommon, and react unusually. For example, imagine you are at a gathering dinner with your mates from high school whom you haven't met for a decade. Everyone is wearing either casual outfits or some touch of smart casual attire. Suddenly, one of the people invited to the dinner turns up wearing a freshly tailored three-piece suit. Now, let me ask you, in that particular circumstance, who is more distinguishable? Who will people admire more? Who will people be more curious to know about? Who will people be more infatuated by? Who will be the fixation of people's eyes and minds at the dinner table? And who will be the one they talk about and discuss when the night is over? I think the answer is pretty obvious. This is just one example. In real life, it can be a combination of many examples, even subtle ones, not just the way you dress. Maybe it's your hairstyle, your scent, your personality, your attitude, your display of competence, your display of intelligence, your choice of food and drinks, your display of humor, your wit, and so on. The important thing is that you are distinguishable, or in simpler words, you stand out in some form or way. While everyone is being timid, you are bold. While everyone is talking, you listen. While everyone is ordering alcohol, you order mineral water. While everyone is reactive, you remain indifferent. In short, it is not absence itself that creates true fascination, attraction, desire, and curiosity. It is how you invigorate people's five senses that eventually implant those thoughts and emotions into them, and these are escalated or magnified through your absence or scarcity. Desire and emotions are the strongest forces of all. People may forget what you look like, and they may forget what you sound like, but they will never forget how you make them feel. Absence is just the medium or the tool, while distinction is the message. Robert Greene, the author of the book The 48 Laws of Power, described this beautifully. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Too much circulation makes the price go down. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. If you are already established in a group, temporary withdrawal from it will make you more talked about, even more admired. You must learn when to leave. At the end of the day, the simple fact of the matter is that distinction will always come from values. As mentioned in a couple of videos back, human beings have different desires for values, and whichever values you bring to the table will entice certain people's fascination, curiosity, attraction, and desire. When you take away and remove those values that entice those thoughts and emotions from people, it will only amplify those thoughts and emotions even more. For example, if you desire the value of humor from a specific someone, when that person is not present within your vicinity for a while, it only leaves you craving for them more and more. Of course, just like the law says, People can get used to you if you are too present, but people can also get used to you if you're gone for too long. This means that you can't just use absence to your advantage and make people long for your presence. You still have to keep adding value to yourself during your absence because people are innately attracted to novelty and growth. If the next time you meet up with the same people you didn't bring anything new to the table, their fascination, curiosity, and desire for you will slowly subside rather than being even more amplified. One final point before we end the video is that it can be argued that certain people have their own interests and desires for the values they are willing to acquire. For example, if one person fancies learning and acquiring humor, that doesn't mean another person will also be interested in acquiring humor. At the end of the day, we are our own unique selves, and we have our own freedom of choice regarding which values we want to acquire. Not everyone is fascinated or curious about the same values. Your humor may be admirable to a lot of people, but it certainly won't be admirable to everyone. There is no right or wrong answer here. This video is just to inform you about what absence and scarcity can do, and how you might be able to utilize it to your own advantage in life. Let's be honest, it really helps you a lot in life if a significant amount of people fancy you. But again, eventually, all that matters in the end is your own individual choices, because there is literally no point in being valuable in something that you don't actually enjoy giving.